You know, Sturgeon has said she's going to have this 2023 referendum, which she's not going to get, but she's working towards it. And she has instructed these civil servants at Holyrood to start working on the case for that. Now, this is a long running issue that we have had. There is no way the British civil service should be allowed to work for the SNP in order to break up Britain. We don't have a problem with the civil servants doing their job when the SNP wants to enforce a policy, on trains or buses or whatever. The civil service has to kind of work with all of that. But when it's actually coming to breaking up the very country that is paying these civil servants their wages, then that should not be allowed. It should not be allowed. And it's only allowed because it was never dealt with the first time around. The first time around was 2014, when, you will remember, the Alex Salmond at the time got the civil servants at Holyrood to produce this massive doorstopper, which was called Scotland's Future, which happens to be an exact anagram of fraudulent costs. Anyway, it was this huge, thick document, and that was produced by the British civil service in order to break up Britain. How mental is that? And the government at the time never prohibited that, and so they got away with it. Again, another thing the SNP get away with. They work on the assumption it's like, are we allowed to do this? Let's just do it anyway and see if anybody stops us. And if we get away with it, then chalk that one up as something we can do again. That's the way that they look at it. So this has to be prohibited. And I want to hear Labour, I want to hear Tories, I want to hear Lib Dems in the Scottish Parliament saying, Madame Sturgeon, you've told us that the civil servants are working on the programme for the 2023 referendum. Could you tell us exactly who these people are and what you've required them to do and what right you have to do that?